K Classic. K Classic.
Hey, I'm Portia from Happy People News, and today we are going to interview Mom Louisa. And Sis Louisa has got great things happening. She's got an awesome company and consultancy. Sis Louisa, could you please tell us about yourself?
Thank you so much for the invitation. About myself, my work.
Yeah.
I come from academia. I started my career as a lecturer at UNISA, where I was there for 6 years, 81 to 87. And then I left and ventured into the consulting world.
All right, tell us about the consulting world.
Yes.
What do you actually do?
Very exciting. Human resources, I would say, is what defines me. I'm very passionate about people, anything to do with people, people development, recruitment, coaching, change management, which really also focuses on people and how they adapt to change, like we've just had COVID, and how you change as a result of that. Training, yes, looking at what are the skills that one needs. Yes, so
Sounds
that is
exciting.
very exciting.
All about people and Happy People News.
In fact, my slogan as a company is about people. It's GMK. It's all about people. Yeah, that is the slogan.
And I believe you've got a new initiative now whereby you're actually offering coaching services.
Yes.
And how is that going?
Coaching is now my new addition, and it's just a natural progression from what I've been doing. And for me, coaching, I'm really taking everything that I've done around people and people development, recruitment and placing people, looking at what are the gaps. And one of the things that I've realized is that we don't really plan our lives. And having served on boards, one of the things I've realized is that companies always go away every year on strategic planning to plan their way forward. Who are we? What are the obstacles, etc. And I think that everybody should be having a strategic plan every year. Proactively, people go to psychologists when they have problems. But we start at the beginning and say, let's look at your life. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you want to achieve? And so as a coach, a life coach, that is the role that I play, and I'm very excited about that. And I think what also inspired me is many times in life when I've hit pitfalls, I've always felt, I wish I had somebody I could talk to about what I'm going through now, who could, not a friend or family, but somebody who can just look at where I'm at, look at my strengths and say, I think this is where we can go given your strengths and the opportunities out there.
Sounds fantastic. And what about one-on-one sessions for entrepreneurs, SMMEs? Are you also looking at that?
Absolutely. It also includes that.
All
And
right.
how can one exclude that in South Africa currently, where so many people are unemployed, they qualified, looking for work? Why don't you start with yourself and say, what are the skills that I have? What are the opportunities out there? How can I now move and actualize on those opportunities? I mean, right now we've had ESCOM, which has had, we all know, we are all affected by ESCOM, battling to give us electricity, and yet universities are churning out hundreds of people, a lot of the mechanical engineers with the requisite. Why are they not coming to the party to solve the problem? And maybe, and the reason why people maybe don't come through in life is lack of confidence and fear. And so we work through those things, and you need to start with yourself and start believing in yourself, believing that you have something to offer the world.
Don't you think it's also got to do maybe with, as you know, connections? We could have people with expertise who can actually solve the ESCOM problem, but it's about knocking the right door and getting that opportunity to actually present yourself.
Yeah, but I want to go back to believe in yourself. Everything starts with you. You going out there. And I mean, if you look at throughout history in South Africa and globally, in South Africa, you look at the Mabonyas. The people who've really made it big are not the people who knew people, but it's people who had an idea, who believed in themselves, and who went out there and did it.
All right.
And when you believe in yourself, people will believe in you.
So
and
true.
I've been in consulting for over 35 years, and I always claim my space. And I find that even if there's competition, what people buy into is not so much the product and my offering that is contested, but people buy into me and my energy and how I present myself.
You as a brand.
Absolutely. So
And by the way, the name of your consultancy?
It's GMK Human Capital.
You heard it, GMK Human Capital.
Yes.
All right, so for coaching sessions, you need a mentor, you need guidance on which path. Happy People News, we talk about inspiring stories and people who impact lives, like Sis Louisa here next to me. Sis Louisa, what would you tell an aspiring entrepreneur, as well as just somebody who wants to work on how to actually find a career path or what business to follow?
No, thank you for that. And as I said in the previous discussion, that it all begins with you.
Right.
You know, all you have to look at is your neighborhood or maybe your own lifestyle.
Right.
What are the things that you consume? Food, utilities, baby stuff. What is it that you can produce that people would want?
Right.
The one thing that people do, we eat all the time. What we need is transport. What role can you play? You don't have to.
So your focus is actually to help those entrepreneurs or inspiring entrepreneurs, and also to unleash talent, right?
Yes, absolutely. And for people to realize that entrepreneurship is not about Maponya or Motsepe or whoever. Right inside you, there is something special that you can offer. Something you can do that nobody can. And it starts with something small. It starts first with you believing in yourself and what you can do. As I was saying to you, a lady who's making samosas and who said to me, I'm doing very well. And I said, well, she said, nobody can make them better than me. Believing in herself. She says, when I send my people out, I know that they're all going to sell. Again, it's looking at the market. Maybe looking at yourself and saying, what are the things that I consume regularly? Why can I not be the supplier of these things? Because other people need that.
Our parting shot is, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is to fulfill my talents and my God-given gifts. And what makes me happy and how I actualize, when people come back, people refer me and say, talk to Louisa. If you want this done, go to Louisa. Then I know I am on point. I'm doing a good job. I think there's nothing better than just adding value to people's lives by your service and what you do and how you do it. For me, that is it.
Awesome. Once again, your company's name is Louisa?
GMK Human Capital.
And where can people find you?
People can find me website, email, Louisa M at GMK Human Capital. Yeah.
Great. And you're ready to take on new mentees?
Oh, absolutely. And I'd love to free coach people and just to show you how your life can be transformed. If anybody is interested, I'm ready, willing, and able, because I want you to test drive this.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
K Classic.